EA Sports is finally taking NBA Live 14 serious. Now, the first thing I want to say is this is the first content patch of NBA Live 14. Now, they have released a few patches since the game has been out. It is not like a content patch like this right here. This is the first patch that's gonna be leading this game in the right direction. Now, I will have, the link to the statement released by Sean O'Brien. I will have all that down there in the description. I also put my Twitter, all that other good stuff in the description, so make sure you check it out and do what you want with it. But let's hop into this. NBA Live 14 will receive the first content patch of, well, ever, to be real with you, ever. This update will, include, more realistic shooting, such as, pulling up for a mid-range or a 3-point shot. The shot time and feedback will be outstanding. Certain players, the jumpers, they just don't time right like they do in real life. They say they're going to correct that. They're going to fix, some online problems to make the fluidity better. They adding new animations in. They said the graphics are going to improve. Now the graphics, this is the important part to understand. The graphics will not improve right now. They say sometime early next year, so I'm guessing around January. In some point in January, early January, they will have a huge graphic jump, because they say the graphics will not jump until early next year. So they're gonna improve, the animations, the player IQ, all kinds of good stuff like that make the game, more realistic than it is. They're also gonna add some more, like I said before, some IQ to the defensive players. All kinds of the jerseys. They just adding all kinds of crazy stuff in here. They say to make it easier for the newcomers to play, because a lot of people sit back and say, hey, this game is garbage because I can't do such and such, and I can do such and such on 2K that I can't do up here. And that's the mindset that you don't want to come into when you playing this game. Now, a lot of people say, well, this game just isn't good, it's not going to be like 2K. You don't want it to be like 2K, because 2K is in a world of its own, and it's got a whole bunch of problems that aren't being fixed, and nobody is holding them accountable of it. We're just sitting there saying, hey, this needs to be fixed, can you fix it? You're not making them accountable. You're not giving them harsh, as people would say, tough love to make their game better. You're giving it all to EA. Every year, Madden, FIFA do a great job, so they don't need help. But when Madden comes out, when NBA Live comes out, everybody gets mad at the game. You never do anything to help it. But when 2K comes out, it's okay. Keep your servers broken. Can you just release a patch to give us this? And then you gotta wait forever just to get a roster update. You know what I'm saying? That roster update should have dropped the same day, the game dropped. It shouldn't have been no wait this long till we get a roster update. The server shouldn't have been broke. That's just stupid in the first place. The server shouldn't have been broke. They should have been running in the first place. Like I said before, always trying to make a quick buck. We not holding these companies accountable. We all just want to hold EA accountable for making, games that we don't like. That's the main trend now. Bash EA, make them feel like they're doing everything wrong, and then let 2K get all the glory when they're doing everything wrong also. That's not how it's supposed to work, but the fanboys see it that way, and that's the way I don't see it. And that's why a lot of people, I had one dude on my channel, if he watching this video right now, he probably ain't, because the dude wanted to unfollow me on Twitter. Also, he probably unsubscribed because I wouldn't say NBA Live was so bad that 2K was the greatest thing ever. He talking about I ain't give 2K its props. I'm not gonna give that game no props for anything. I will clap it up. I will clap it up for the graphics. But everything else, no, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You did everything visual wise just to trick the people into buying this game again. You have people complaining left and right that this don't work, it's broke here, it's broke there. Same crap from previous gen that you brought over to next gen, and we not holding these people accountable. Just because it says 2K, it's an automatic buy, and every time we buy the game, it's broken. And people just sit back and they like, well, it's still better than NBA Live. The graphics are better than NBA Live. You know, the gameplay is a little bit better and smoother than NBA Live, but it's not out of this world. You know what I'm saying? NBA Live, trust me, the rough edges on that game is awful, you know what I'm saying? But it can be fixable. 2K on the other hand, they don't want to fix anything. So it's not fixable. They don't want to fix it. They're not going to fix it. I saw somebody comment on somebody's video before. They said, well, if they go all out and fix the problems that they have this year, then next year they won't have nothing to come out with and say it's new. And I was like, so you know this as a fact, like everybody else should know, but yet you going out buying the games. And I was like, that's the ultimate fanboy right there. Ultimate fanboy. They said co-op for my GM. They wanted co-op. Co-op, if I'm not mistaken, someone commented down in somebody's video that I was watching. They said co-op was in my GM before they patched the game. And then LD2K said the mode wasn't meant to be co-op. They put it in there, but then they quickly took it out. And that's just to say, watch next year they gonna come back, you know, and put co-op my GM mode in the game and say it's a brand new feature. You know what I'm saying? So somebody caught them in their own schemes and tricks. You know what I'm saying? So every gaming company has some scheming and tricks going on. We just not holding them accountable. We just wait for EA to drop games and then we complain about it and hold them accountable. But that's not how it should be. We should be holding them accountable, you know, 2K accountable. You know, everybody that makes a video game that's off the charts awful or has stuff that can be controlled in the game, we should be holding them accountable. You know what I'm saying? Now, in further news, Xbox One. Here we go again, Microsoft. They lying once again. Once again. Now, if you recall, when the Xbox was, you know, being talked about as the worst console out there because of the DRM and, you know, all the other good stuff that they did a complete 180 on, when they were being talked about, the best thing that saved them was the dedicated servers, right? Come to find out, there's an article out there that says, and you know, it's an article and it's people that's saying it also, you know, reviewers and all that. But anyways, Forza 5 is the only game on Xbox One at this moment that has a dedicated server feature. Every other game that they said was supposed to have dedicated servers don't have it. Call of Duty does not have it. You know, Battlefield doesn't have it. You know, all the stuff that they promised the people that would have it, they don't have it. So once again, Microsoft lied just to make a quick buck. You know, it's stupid, but they do it anyways. And I also want to talk about Nintendo. This is the first time I talked about Nintendo on my channel, but I think this needs to be discussed. Why in the world are we making Mario games repeatedly with the use of different characters that were already in Mario? You know what I'm saying? They rehashing Mario so much it isn't even funny. Now I know Mario's a great game and all that good stuff, but when you milking Mario, like, make Mario and make it really good. Don't keep milking Mario. Oh, we gonna use Donkey Kong over here and Cranky Kong over here. You know what I'm saying? No. Stop milking Mario and just make something real for the people to enjoy.